Hello everyone, welcome to LM Online classes. I am your Wali Sahib. In this video, we are going to discuss about C4 pathway or C4 cycle. So here, it was first discovered by the scientist Hatch and Slack in the year of 1967. Thus, the C4 pathway is also known as here HSK pathway or Hatch and Slack pathway. So here, the C4 pathway, which is also known as the Hatch and Slack pathway or HSK pathway, which was first discovered by the scientist Hatch and Slack in the year of 1967. And then the C4 pathway is also known as here DCA cycle. Because of in the C4 pathway, the first found product is the 4-carbon compound that is here oxaloacetic acid, which consists the 2 carboxylic groups in its chemical structure. Thus, the C4 pathway is also known as here DCA cycle, dicarboxylic acid cycle. So here, the first found product in the C4 cycle is the 4-carbon compound, that is oxaloacetic acid. It consists the 2 carboxylic groups in its chemical structure. Hence, the C4 pathway is also known as here dicarboxylic acid cycle. And then the C4 pathway is also known as here beta carboxylation pathway. So here there are carboxylation reactions are twice in the C4 pathway or C4 cycle when compared with the C3 cycle, which occurs in the both mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells. We will later discuss about all these carboxylation reactions in the C4 cycle. So first we have to know about features of C4 plants. So here the kind of plants which are adapted to the dry tropical areas having C4 pathway, they are called as here C4 plants. So here the plants which are adapted to the dry tropical areas and having C4 pathway, they are called as here C4 plants. And then there are 1500 plants are known. There are 1500 C4 plants are known which are belonging to 18 families of angiosperms. 18 families of angiosperms. So here all the known C4 plants are belonging to the 18 families of angiosperms. Out of 18 families, here 3 families are belonging to monocots and 15 families are belonging to dicot plants. So here the kind of plants which are example to the here monocot C4 plants and dicot C4 plants. So I will give some examples which are related to the monocot plants of C4 plants, like here maize, sugarcane, millets and sorghum, etc. So here these are the few examples which are related to the monocots of the C4 plants which are belonging to the 3 families of monocots. And then remaining 15 families of the angiosperms which are belonging to the dicot plants. So here I will give examples which are related to the dicot plants. They are euphorbia and crabgrass, which is commonly called as here Digitaria, and a triplex amaranthus. These are the few examples which are related to the dicot plants of the C4 plants. So here there are 1500 plants are known which are belonging to 18 families of angiosperms. Out of 18 families, 3 families are belonging to monocotyledons and 15 families are belong to dicotyledons. So here these are the examples which are related to the monocots and dicots. And then the plants which are having the special type of anatomy, that is here Kranz anatomy. The plants leaves which having the special type of anatomy, that is here Kranz anatomy. I will later discuss about the Kranz anatomy later. And then here the C4 plants. The C4 plants are tolerate to the high temperature. The C4 plants can tolerate to the high temperature. Because of here, the enzyme which is present in the C4 plants, that is here pyrophosphate dikinase is the enzyme which is present in the C4 plants, very sensitive to the low temperature. So here the enzyme which is sensitive to the low temperature. So here the plants which can perform the poor photosynthesis process. So here the plants which are highly tolerate to the high temperature regions, because of the plants which are present in the dry tropical areas which can tolerate to the high temperature. The reason is here the plants which are tolerate to the high temperature, they have the pyrophosphate dikinase is the enzyme which is highly sensitive to the low temperature. So at the low temperature they can perform very poor photosynthesis. And then the C4 plants are also lack of photorespiration process. So here there is no presence of photorespiration process. So here they lack the photorespiration process. So here the CO2 fixation process is twice in the C4 pathway or C4 plants, and then they are highly efficient, or the C4 plants are twice efficient than the C3 plants, twice efficient than the C3 plants in carbon fixation process. And then the evolution of C4 pathway or the C4 plants, it is a main or one of the strategy for the maximizing the availability of CO2 and minimizing water loss. The evolution of C4 pathway in the C4 plants, here maximizing, one of the strategy of maximizing availability of carbon dioxide and also minimizing the water loss. This is the advantage of the C4 plants. And then the plants which are having Kranz anatomy in their leaves. So here the Kranz anatomy is nothing but here Kranz means, in the German languages, Kranz means a wreath or ring or hollow. So here these are the synonyms of the Kranz. Kranz is a special type of anatomy which is exhibited by the leaves of C4 plants. So in German languages, Kranz means wreath or ring or hollow. So here in the German languages, Kranz means wreath or ring or hollow. So here the leaves of C4 plants can exhibit a special type of anatomy, that is here Kranz anatomy. But the leaves of C4 plants do not differentiate into spongy parenchyma and polyset parenchyma. So here there is no presence of the spongy parenchyma and polyset parenchyma in the leaves of C4 plants. But the leaves of the C4 plants, which consist the two ring systems in their Kranz anatomy. There are two ring systems which are present in the Kranz anatomy of C4 plants. They are outer ring system and inner ring system. Outer ring system and inner ring system. So here the outer ring system, which is mainly made up of the mesophyll cells. But the inner ring system which is mainly made up of here bundle sheath cells. The bundle sheath cells are highly characterized when compared with mesophyll cells. So here the bundle sheath cells are highly characterized by having large number of chloroplasts, and having thick walls and also impervious to gases. And there is no presence of intercellular spaces. So here these are the characteristics. So here the C4 plants bundle sheath cells are highly characterized by having the large number of chloroplasts and thick cell wall and impervious to gases and no intercellular spaces. So here these are the characteristic features of the bundle sheath cells. So here the two ring systems which are present in the leaves of the Kranz anatomy of the C4 leaves. Outer ring system mesophyll cells and inner ring system bundle sheath cells. Here bundle sheath cells can form several layers around the vascular tissues. So here if you observe the diagrammatic representation of the Kranz anatomy like this. So here this is the vascular bundle, xylem and phloem. And then around the vascular bundles here several layers of bundle sheath cells are present, which are arranged as here a wreath or ring or hollow. So here these are the bundle sheath cells of the C4 plants. And then outer ring system, which is mainly made up of the mesophyll cells. Outer ring system which is mainly made up of the mesophyll cells. These are mesophyll cells and these are bundle sheath cells. So here this is about the Cron's anatomy. And then in the C4 plants, the chloroplasts which are present in the mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells, they can exhibit the chloroplast dimorphism. Chloroplast dimorphism. So here the leaves of the C4 plants can exhibit the chloroplast dimorphism. So here let us see the differences between the chloroplasts which are present in the both bundle sheath cells and mesophyll cells. So here the leaves of C4 plants can exhibit the chloroplast dimorphism in both mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells. So here the chloroplasts which are present in the mesophylls, they are small in size and thin. But the chloroplast cells which are present in the bundle sheath cells, they are large in size and thick walls. They have thick walls. And then the chloroplasts which are present in the mesophyll cells, they have well developed grana. So here grana is well developed. Grana is well developed in the chloroplast of mesophyll cells. But in the bundle sheath cells, grana is not well developed. And then high amount of light reactions occurs in the chloroplast of mesophyll cells. High amount of light reactions occurs in the mesophyll cells. And then little amount of light reactions which occurs in the chloroplast of bundle sheath cells. And then high amount of ATP and NADPH molecules are produced. High amount of ATP and NADPH molecules are produced. But in the chloroplast of bundle sheath cells, there are only little amount of ATP and NADPH production takes place. ATP and NADPH production. And then the Rubisco enzyme is not present in the mesophyll cells of C4 plants, but the Rubisco is present in the bundle sheath cells of C4 plants. And then the PEP case, phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase enzyme, is present in the chloroplast of mesophyll cells in the C4 plants, but absent in the chloroplast of bundle sheath cells. And then small amount of starch granules are synthesized in the chloroplast of mesophyll cells, but high amount of starch granules are synthesized in the chloroplast of bundle sheath cells. So here these are the few differences in between the chloroplast of mesophyll cell and chloroplast of bundle sheath cell. So here in the C4 plants, the chloroplast or the leaves can exhibit chloroplast dimorphism. So here there are few differences in between the chloroplast of mesophyll cell and chloroplast of bundle sheath cells. And then coming to reactions of C4 pathway or C4 cycle. reactions of C4 pathway. So here there are 4 steps occurs in the C4 pathway. They are carboxylation. The first step of the C4 cycle is carboxylation, and second step is reduction, and third step is decarboxylation, oxidative decarboxylation, and then fourth step is phosphorylation. So here these are the 4 steps which are involved in the C4 pathway. So here let us see the reactions which occurs in the C4 pathway. So here in the carboxylation, here first step of the C4 pathway is carboxylation. So in the carboxylation reaction, the 6 molecules of PEP reacted with 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and water molecule, and further it converted into 4 carbon compound, that is here oxaloacetic acid, and releases inorganic phosphates in the form of H2PO4-. So here this is the first reaction in the C4 pathway, which is occurs in the carboxylation reaction. So here the 6 molecules of PEP, phosphoenol pyruvate, which is a 3 carbon compound, reacted with 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and water molecules, and further converted into 6 molecules of 4 carbon compound, that is here oxaloacetic acid, and releases inorganic phosphates in the form of H2PO4-. This reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme, that is here PEPcase, means PEP carboxylase, PEP carboxylase. So here further catalytic activity of PEPcase, here magnesium ions, which are inorganic cofactors required for the catalytic activity of PEPcase. So here this reaction which is occurs in the cytoplasm of or cytosol of mesophyll cells. So here this reaction which is occurs in the cytosol of mesophyll cell. So here this reaction, carboxylation reaction, which is occurs in the cytosol of mesophyll cell. And then the second step of C4 pathway is reduction. So here in the reduction process, the 6 molecules of oxaloacetic acid reacted with 6 molecules of NADPH, which are provided by the light reactions. So here the NADPH molecules which are produced during the light reactions further utilized in the dark reaction of C4 pathway. So here the 6 molecules of oxaloacetic acid reacted with the 6 molecules of NADPH and further converted into 6 molecules of malic acid, and releases 6 molecules of NADP+. So here this reaction which is catalyzed by the enzyme, that is here malate dehydrogenase, which is simply represent as here MDH. Malate dehydrogenase is an enzyme which is involved in the conversion of oxaloacetic acid into the malic acid. So here the oxaloacetic acid is also the 4 carbon compound and malic acid is also the 4 carbon compound. But in some conditions, in certain conditions, the oxaloacetic acid, which is also converted into aspartic acid, by the transamination process. So here in certain conditions or in some plants, Here oxaloacetic acid is also further converted into aspartic acid by the transamination. So here aspartic acid is an amino acid, and then this is the second step of the C4 pathway, that is reduction. This reduction process which occurs in the chloroplast, stroma of chloroplast in the mesophyll cells. So here the oxaloacetic acid is a 4-carbon compound which is produced in the cytosol of mesophyll cell. Further it is enter into the chloroplast of mesophyll cell. So in the chloroplast the oxaloacetic acid is converted into the malic acid. This is the second reaction of the C4 pathway. And then the third reaction of the C4 pathway is here decarboxylation, oxidative decarboxylation. So here the 6 molecules of malic acid reacted with 6 molecules of NADP plus, and further it converted into 6 molecules of pyruvic acid and form the 6 molecules of NADPH, 6 molecules of NADPH, and releases carbon dioxide molecules. This reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme malic enzyme. That is here decarboxylase enzyme. So here the removal of carbon dioxide molecule from the malic acid, that is 4-carbon compound, further it converted into the pyruvic acid, that is a 3-carbon compound. Here pyruvic acid is a 3-carbon compound which is formed after the decarboxylation process from the malic acid. So this reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme malic enzyme or decarboxylase. This reaction which occurs in the stroma of chloroplast in the bundle sheath cells. This is the only reaction which occurs in the bundle sheath cells of C4 plants. So here this reaction which occurs in the stroma of chloroplast in bundle sheath cells. So here this reaction which is catalyzed by the enzyme malic enzyme, and then in this reaction the CO2 molecules are released. The released CO2 molecules are further enter into the C3 cycle or PCR cycle, photosynthetic carbon reductive cycle. So here to form the sugars or the formation or synthesis of sugars. So here the released carbon dioxide molecules in the bundle sheath cells and enter into the C3 cycle or PCR cycle for the synthesis of hexose sugars. So here the C3 cycle or the PCR cycle is a basic pathway for the synthesis of sugars in both C3 and C4 plants. This is the most important reaction which occurs in the C4 pathway. And then the last step in the C4 pathway is phosphorylation. So here the produced 3-carbon compound pyruvic acid, 6 molecules of pyruvic acid reacted with 12 molecules of ATP and 6 molecules of inorganic phosphate. Further it converted into 6 molecules of PEP, phosphoenol pyruvate, and releases 12 molecules of AMP and 6 molecules of inorganic phosphate. So here this is the reaction which is catalyzed by the enzyme pyruvate phosphodikinase. So here we can easily represent as here pyruvate phosphodikinase, PDK. So here the last step of the C4 pathway Here pyruvic acid, the 3 carbon compound, 6 molecules of 3 carbon compound, that is pyruvic acid, reacted with 12 molecules of ATP for its phosphorylation reaction, and further it converted into 6 molecules of phosphoenol pyruvate and releases 12 molecules of AMP and 6 molecules of pyrophosphate, inorganic phosphate. So here this reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme pyruvate phosphodikinase, which is highly sensitive to the low temperature. So here when the pyruvate phosphodikinase is sensitive to the low temperature, here C4 plants can exhibit the poor photosynthesis process. So here these are the 4 reactions which occurs in the C4 pathway. So here the last step of the reaction which occurs in the stroma of chloroplast in mesophyll cells. I will explain all these reactions in the diagrammatic representation. So here this is the diagrammatic representation of the C4 pathway. So in the first step of the C4 pathway, that is here carboxylation. In the carboxylation reaction, the 6 molecules of PEP reacted with the 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, which is provided by in the form of bicarbonate. So here the 6 molecules of PEP further converted into 6 molecules of 4 carbon compound, that is here oxaloacetic acid. It is a unstable product in the C4 pathway. Very soon it is further converted into malic acid by the dehydrogenation reaction. So here oxaloacetic acid is further converted into malic acid. So here the oxaloacetic acid which is produced in the cytosol of mesophyll cell and then enter into the chloroplast of mesophyll cells in the C4 pathway. So here the malic acid is further enter into the Bundle-C cells from the mesophyll cells. So here the 6 molecules of malic acid decarboxylated into the pyruvic acid. So here the 6 molecules of pyruvic acids are produced in this reaction and releases 6 molecules of NADPH and CO2 molecules. So here the released CO2 molecules are enter into the C3 cycle. So here the C3 cycle is only the basic pathway for the formation of sugars in both C3 and C4 plants. And then the 3 carbon compound pyruvic acid is enter into the mesophyll cells from the Bundle-C cells. In the mesophyll cells, the 6 molecules of pyruvic acid is reacted with 12 molecules of ATP and 6 molecules of inorganic phosphates, and further it converted into the PEP, phosphoenol pyruvate, which is also here the regeneration step. It is also known as here phosphorylation reaction. So here these are the 4 steps which are involved in the C4 pathway. This is about C4 pathway, which occurs in the 4 steps. They are carboxylation, reduction, decarboxylation, and phosphorylation or regeneration. So here the first step, second step, third step, and fourth step. And then coming to energetics of the C4 pathway. So here in the C4 pathway, input and output of energy sources. So here in the C4 pathway there are 6 CO2 molecules are involved and further converted into 1 glucose molecule, hexose. And then there are 30 ATP molecules are involved in the C4 pathway for the synthesis of 1 glucose molecule. So they are further released as here 30 ADP molecules. And then the 12 NADPH molecules are involved in the formation of 1 glucose molecule in the C4 pathway, and 12 molecules of NADP plus molecules are released in the C4 pathway. if we observe the overall reaction of the C4 pathway as here 6 molecules of PEP and 6 molecules of RUBP and 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 30 molecules of ATP and 12 molecules of NADPH gives rise to 6 molecules of PEP and 6 molecules of RUBP and glucose molecule and 30 ADP molecules and 30 H2PO4 minus and 12 NADP plus. So here this is the overall reaction of C4 pathway. So here this is the overall reaction of C4 pathway.